there is a one specific person, one particular person who is going to play such a massive role when it comes to your life, especially at the beginning of this week. Why? Because this particular person is going to inspire you. This particular person is going to open your eyes. This particular person is going to make you aware of something very special and very unique about yourself. And even most importantly, this particular person who is going to play a giant role in your life, you know, and you will see what I mean, because within the next few weeks after that moment in time, there is so much that it's actually going to start changing in your life in the best possible way. And I'm talking about you like really kind of planning a lot about your future, but also being so excited about it, like ridiculously excited about your future. And when you reach this stage of your life, when you reach this stage of your spiritual journey, you become really, really powerful, because you gain your strength back. You know, so this is why this is going to be so important. So this particular person who is actually going to inspire you at the beginning of this week, my gorgeous Aries, it's actually going to make you aware of the fact, or through that person you're going to realize not only that you've got something very, very special, you know, you will know what's special and what is so special about you. You will know exactly what am I talking about, because something about you, it's going to be singled out and you are going to like it, because it's going to be really, really good. And at the same time, you're going to realize that you've got like everything you possibly need in order to make a really big step at this stage of your life. And this is all happening much sooner than you would actually expect it. And this is why you're going to be just a little bit like, oh my God, I'm not too sure. But then again, it's all about you having this amazing idea about your future, you know, and this particular idea about your future, you need to understand that at that moment in time, the process of manifestation is going to start, whether you believe this or not. So it's time to like really pick your head up and be as optimistic about this stage of your life as possible, my gorgeous Aries, because it's not only that this process of manifestation is going to start right now, but this is going to come true, and this is literally going to manifest within the next 11 to 12 months. Okay, it's going to take a while, but you will see once you reach that particular destination, there is so much going to be around you that it's not around you now. And I mean this in the best possible way. You will be enjoying things in life from a completely different angle, but you will also be enjoying things in life that you are not enjoying right now. And this is where everything is literally going to start. So this process of this powerful manifestation is going to take like about 11 to 12 months. And at the same time, so you have got your timing here, and at the same time, this is not only gonna like kind of reflect on your optimism and you feeling really happy, like you're doing something so big for your life, you will know, so important, but at the same time, financially, this is going to be like, oh my God, like the step in an absolutely the right direction. Sorry, I'm just gonna let Coco out, just a second, sorry. There you go, Coco, there you go, there you go. So this is going to be the step in the right direction, my gorgeous Aries, indeed. And that in itself, like, you know, it's like basically what is going to be kind of driving you forward is like a little message that you are going to get as well, a little information that you're going to become aware of. And this message and information that you're going to become aware of also, like about a couple of days after that moment in time, this message is going to somehow make you aware of something really good about yourself and about your life, but at the same time about the worst stage of your life being over. So that message that you're going to get, which is going to make you aware of the worst stage of your life being over, it's also like couldn't have happened at a better time of your life, because you're going to become extremely optimistic after this moment in time, extremely enthusiastic, you know, and this in itself is going to start raising your vibration, raising your energy, and you're going to start realizing, you know, like so much about yourself and about your understanding when it comes to your spirituality, there is also going to be on your mind so much, you know, in terms of your own spirituality. Now suddenly at this moment in time, you're not only going to become enthusiastic about yourself and about your future, but at the same time, you know, this is like really going to make you feel so, you know, good about yourself. It's gonna like kind of like a really kind of put you in a mode of like kind of an adventurous mode. You know, you're gonna feel like you are you feel like, you know, you're adventurous now, and this all kind of signifying the fact that, you know, this is, you know, gonna kind of bring so much positive energy into your life, and this is so important. But also your own feelings and emotions, you know, your own vibration, it's going to be guiding you. So this is the time when you're going to become a ridiculously optimistic, especially when it comes to your future. And I like it so much indeed, because this vibration and energy that you are going to have, as I said, it's going to reflect also on your own spirituality, what I was going to say before. So it's not only about the optimism when it comes to your future, you know, you're going to feel something so strongly here, but at the same time, you know, it's like also like you are going to have a bits and pieces like keep on coming to you, like you will kind of feel at this time also like how you want to explore certain part of your own spirituality. On one hand, you know, you're gonna like kind of want to more kind of dig deeper, you know, dive deeper towards the certain things that you have learned and come across over the last couple of years when it comes to your spirituality indeed. And this is also a great sign for you as well, that you are spiritually evolving. There is so much that is going to start opening up within you at this moment in your life. By the time you get to the mid part of this week, my gorgeous Aries, and of course this is the week in between the 5th and the actual 11th of December 2022, at around the midweek, this is like brilliant. You need to pay attention to this, my gorgeous Aries, because it's so important. At around the midweek, you are going to have the opportunity, and the opportunity that you are going to have, it's pretty much so everything that I've mentioned to you at the beginning of this week, that realization, you're gonna feel very strongly, you will know what to do. And as the time goes by, you know, you are going to feel more adamant and more adamant. Let me just remind you that this is a lot to do with you being so inspired about doing something very specific when it comes to your future. So it's going to start at the beginning of the week, like I've already said, but you know, it's all kind of through the actual inspiration. Someone is going to inspire you like there is no tomorrow. Through that person, you're going to realize that now you're ready. You've got everything you possibly need. So by the time you get to the mid part of this week, it's about this opportunity now. It's all about this opportunity. As soon as you become aware of this opportunity, my gorgeous Aries, at that moment in time, you will know exactly which direction your life is going to take on after this moment in time. And it's going to be good, it's going to be sweet, it's going to be very delicious. And almost there are so many elements of you absolutely not being able to believe that this is happening at this stage of your life, but you better believe it, my gorgeous Aries, because it's happening. So it's about this opportunity that you are going to have at around the midweek, and that opportunity is immediately gonna kind of help you to reconnect with yourself. So you're gonna have like a vision exactly. And you know what is really interesting, that when you have this vision, you're not going to have a vision about your future, you're not going to have a vision like about your life like right now, you're not going to have a vision of like ideas and things like that, or how you want your life to be. No baby, no. This vision that you are going to have, it's going to be like a bit of like, oh my god, a bit clicky. You know why? Because this vision that you're going to have at that moment in time when you become aware of this opportunity, this particular vision that you're going to have, it's actually going to really help you to tap into very negative energy, very bad and very dark energy. And this bad and dark negative energy is needed at this stage in your life, especially when you tap into it. It's the things that you have been through, it's the things that you suffered about, you know, like it's the things that make made you feel really negative and sad, depressed and anxious over the last 2 or 3 years, if I can say it like this. So this vision, it's actually just as important. It's a bit of a yin-yang moment. Do you know what I mean? This is how I can explain this. So the vision that you are going to have at the time when you become aware of this option and opportunity, which is going to be like rather delicious, this vision is so needed for you to like kind of feel even more kind of keen and eager to actually take this on. So the vision, it's all going to be about, it's going to remind you of like a dark aspect, very negative, very sad and very anxious aspects of your life that you have been through over the last 2 or 3 years indeed. So this is important because that in itself is just going to make you so determined. It's going to make you feel so strong. It's going to make you feel so powerful, and your spirit is going to start arising. Your vibration is going to like, oh my God, explode in the best possible way. This determination is going to be something that I cannot even explain how much this is going to move you in the best possible way towards the best, probably one of the most powerful directions of your life. So this is what you need to pay attention to, this absolutely mind-blowing great determination that you are going to have, just because you're going to be reminded through your own vision somehow all the negativity and sadness that you've been through. And also worth to mention that these things have been happening because maybe you didn't have it, maybe you weren't brave enough to make the necessary move, you know. And it's also happened because, you know, you needed to keep on repeating over the certain parts of your life, keep on repeating until you realize that they came to an end. So something is going to come to an end here, some kind of end of a cycle. So you've been kind of repeating certain things and doing certain things that were making you maybe a little bit unhappy, but you were aware of it. So this is going to all be kind of like a part of that vision that I'm talking about here. Very important stage of your life indeed. By the time you get to the last part of this week, what I wanted to say, my gorgeous Aries, is that you are going to have a very, very interesting dream, very curious dream. And this interesting and curious dream that you're going to have at around the end of the week, you know, is just going to help you so much to actually return to reality. And this also in itself is going to be your coming home time, which on another hand, you're naturally going to wonder what is actually going to happen next. But then this is all kind of the preparation for you having a really kind of like an interesting adventure. So this curious dream that you're going to have, no matter how you feel, no matter what you dream about, this is all going to be kind of like a really kind of preparing you for a really great adventure in your life. And you're going to see exactly what I mean. And even if you don't remember your dream, it's worth to pay attention to the things that are on your mind at around the end of the week. When you wake up in the morning, you will see something unusual. It's going to be on your mind that is going to make you feel really, really curious, like completely out of the blue. And you will see where this is going to lead towards. You know, it's going to be very interesting indeed. And also at around the end of the week, this is like so brilliant, my gorgeous Aries, because it looked like you waited for this for a while. It's an amazing achievement, really amazing achievement. And this is to do with a part of your life that you've put so much energy in, so much energy towards, okay? So it's to do with the success, it's to do with the financial success, but it's also to do with like a really important accomplishment. This is going to give you so much hope, you know? This is going to give you so much hope, but at the same time, at the time when you have this hope, you know, you are going to kind of like really be surprised, you know, because now you're going to be surprised because also at the same time you are going to kind of become aware of like a very kind of a negative attachment in your life, something that, you know, maybe all this time you thought it was making you feel really, really happy, but it's actually making you feel really unhappy. And this in itself is clear sign and indication that something just came to an end literally when it comes to your life as well. And that in itself, it's going to kind of surprise you. how you're gonna feel almost immediately about it as soon as you become aware of this like hope that this success and amazing achievement is going to bring you, because at around the same time you are going to be surprised and you're not going to know where this is coming from. Now suddenly you will know, and you will feel so strong and adamant when it comes to the certain aspect of your life that came to an end, but you just needed to be prepared for this moment in order to accept this as the actual reality, because this is to do with your own acceptance, but it's also to do with a part of your life that you used to be so passionate about, and that's why it was very difficult to kind of let it go of. But now in order to take this on, you will know that this naturally needs to go, so you're going to need to accept this. But also I'm telling you that this is something bad, this is something negative, and this is something rather toxic now at this stage of your life. It became like a very, very dark and negative attachment, and this in itself, it's really kind of, first of all, from you, it's going to need to kind of, you're going to need to accept this. But then on another hand, you know, it's just basically you are, you know, at around the end of the week, you're also going to feel like you want to meditate and you want to relax a little bit. You want to, like, you're going to feel like at some point, like maybe that you want to spend some time in the nature, you know, or you will feel like you want to meditate, or maybe you're going to feel like, oh my God, suddenly really tired, like really, really tired, heavy energy, and then you fell asleep, you know, for a minute or two, and then you wake up, and at that moment in time, something is going to come to you exactly how you're actually going to do this, you know. It's not only about accepting this situation, this very negative and dark situation, but it's also like you're going to need to come up with some kind of plan, how you're going to do it, how you're going to go about it, and how you're going to do this. And this plan is going to come to you when you feel like very heavy energy, but not heavy, not horrible, kind of more like you want to relax or chill out, or you will want to meditate a little bit. However, it's all about you kind of snapping out of it, or finishing your meditation, or like maybe like if you kind of fell asleep for a minute or two and then you wake up and now suddenly you're going to feel so strong, like how you're going to actually do this, you know, how you're going to accept this situation. Well, you accepted that situation, but how you're going to go about it without kind of like creating like an upsetting energy, or without upsetting anyone, or just the best possible way, you know, to do this, you know, without causing any kind of negativity to your life. So now, my gorgeous Aries, I'm just going to see what is going to be an oracle card of the week as well. Okay, so your oracle card of the week, my gorgeous Aries, it's going to be your oracle card of the week, and this is the week in between the 5th and the 11th of December. Your oracle card of the week, your oracle card of the week is going to be action. It's time for action, baby. I mean, what else can I say to you? It's absolutely time for action. So now it's time to unstuck yourself. It's time to unstuck and just go with the flow. Again, follow this vibration, follow this energy. How do you do this? Well, you need to understand that an inspiration that you are going to have throughout this week, it's something special. You need to follow it. The ideas that you are going to have this week, they're special ideas, they're sacred ideas, and you need to really put them as the priority number one. So any ideas and inspiration that you have, especially completely out of the blue, and any ideas and inspirations that are surprising you, especially in terms of you feeling brave to do certain things where you kind of just couldn't even think about before, this is something that you need to understand, that you need to put as a number one. Because what this action means is that, you know, now in between the 5th and the 11th of December, you know, these ideas, these realizations that you are going to have, these inspirations that you are going to have, it's something that is going to be needed from you to understand. You're going to need to understand that this is going to take the main priority of everything that's going on. You need to understand that these inspirations, ideas, and realizations and need to become the priority number one. Okay, because this is also going to make you like this is also going to become like a really great readjustment as well in your life, as long as you do it right. And you can only do it right by actually taking this on and understanding the how serious and how important this is. Not serious in a horrible way, but serious as in the process. When it comes to the process of manifestation, one thing is going to lead to another, and you are going to see exactly what I mean. Okay, my gorgeous Aries, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, psychic medium. Love you. Bye.